Hi, Nancy Newell here. Just going to show you around the favorite dinosaur site built for my children because I'm a homeschool mom. This homepage just introduces you to what the website is all about, which is the learning of Little Buddy and Tiny Princess, and we wanted to share it with people, particularly their cousins and their friends, and of course, parents. I embedded a YouTube video here that they love, and I created the navigation inspired by the lap books they create, which are made out of tabbed manila folders. I pulled the color scheme out of the illustrated images of the dinosaurs. If you look at the logo, the Pachycephalosaurus has that blue in his eyes. You may not be able to see that very well, and also in his shading. And then I got the secondary color that I'm using in the figure captions from Peloton. I plugged that initial color in, and it gives me a world of color scheme options that work really well together. There's a secondary nav at the very bottom that'll lead you to the practice and the style guide. My contact folder or contact page, while not functional, doesn't actually send the message. It did inspire me to go figure out how to make it functional, and I did learn how to do that and use it on a different project that I'm working on. There's also an Easter egg. Should you fill it out, you'll find it there. The About page is simply about their learning. I wanted this to be just a unified page, and so even though the images kind of break into the text, you can see that it all comes together, and I wanted to make that one unified thing. Whereas the other pages, carnivores and herbivores, and the home page, these needed to be separate sections because they are about different things. The vertical column is meant to stand out just a little bit because it is the more important one on the page. In this case, it's because it's Little Buddy's favorite dinosaur, and same with herbivores. Triceratops is Tiny Princess's favorite dinosaur. The style guide is right here, and I worked really hard to make sure that it matches the styles used in the website directly. One way that I did that is I added some classes and IDs into the style guide, and then I used the same CSS file for the style guide and the website, so everything comes together, and if I changed it in one place, it changed it in the other place, which made it easier. I just want to point out the link reference to Dynaboom character design. It's a Behance post where I got these images, which are phenomenal. I think the greatest thing that I learned in this, because I'm already familiar with HTML and CSS, was how to create the stationary scroll bar on the side. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's always there, because sometimes when the scroll bar appears and then disappears on the next page, it creates this jarring effect for the eyes where the whole page jumps around a little bit. And so I wanted to create a way to make that stop. The other best thing that I learned was how to create the functional contact form, because I really needed that for my nephew's site that I was making. I think that covers just about everything, but I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.